Kia ora! Welcome back to Deviant Art. I'm Jade and today I'm going to be doing a Chibi Merida. If you've been on my Instagram, or I think it's on my Facebook as well, then you'll know that I have done this drawing of Merida, and it's actually the first drawing that I've ever done of Merida, so now I want to draw her chibi and adorable. So without further ado, let's get to it. So with this video, I wanted to try a different way to record, edit, and also color in and like outline and everything. With the recording, I tried having my camera to the side. Please let me know down in the comments below if you do like this angle or if you prefer the straight on angle that I did in my last couple videos. With the editing, I wanted to include the final sketching process. So what you're seeing now is the final sketch. No matter how many times I try to speed it up or cut things out, my videos end up longer than I want them to be if I add in the sketch. So I don't add in the thumbnail sketching process. Again, if you do want to see that thumbnail sketching process, please let me know in the comments down below and I'll try and either cut things out or speed it up even faster to try and get that process in. With these videos, I want to make them as appealing as possible, so your feedback is well wanted. With the eyebrows that I'm doing now, the one that I'm doing now, I had a little bit of trouble with. At first it was too low and then it was angled wrong, so she kind of looked a bit angry to me. I think it looks a lot better in the end, obviously, because I didn't change it anymore. With the puffs on the dress that I'm doing now, you'll see that I end up making them fairly squiggly and like maybe a bit too detailed for a chibi, but I like the way it turned out in the line art and also kind of in the coloring. You'll see that later in the process. But yeah, I love drawing Merida's dress. It's so fun to draw. I just love it.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me.
Here I am rubbing over the sketch with a kneaded eraser because I've wanted to try this for a while of coloring it in without any line art and just going over it later. To try and keep the lines as dark as possible. And just doing the skin, I realized that my eyes aren't as good as what I'd like them to be when it comes to like trying to sit back and not have my head in the shot all the time. So I ended up doing the line art after I colored in the base layer of the face, just because it's easy for me to see and they're kind of like guidelines for me. Once I get better at drawing, I will most likely try that method again. But I definitely suggest using a kneaded eraser if you want to do that method, just because you can get the lead up a lot easier than with a normal eraser, and it doesn't affect the drawing. Like all the light lines, they'll come up quicker than the darker ones. I have a very heavy hand, so it was a bit harder for me to just roll over the the sketch, so I had to actually like roll it up into a ball and then rub it out. Also, I found with the kneaded eraser, I went over it again after I finished the line art, it doesn't lift up any of the ink. So once you put the line art down, if you go over with a kneaded eraser, it won't lift up any of the color. It still stays nice and black. And if you watched any of my other videos, you'll know that I get so engrossed into my coloring and even drawing process that I forget that my bloody camera has stopped recording. So unfortunately, I missed out a lot of the dress. Here I'm doing the puffs, and I can't for the life of me remember how I did them on my full-sized Merida. So I'm just going over with the Copic colorless blender to try and get it lighter, because it looked a bit too dark and just wasn't blending properly, the two colors that I used, which are down in the description below as well. Now with this one, I don't know if I'll be able to put it up on my Redbubble store, just because, like, even though it doesn't look pretty much exactly like a Merida, it still, I feel, looks like her. So this one will be up for free prints. If you'd like free prints of it, I'll be able to do that, and I'll do them all by hand. Now it will cut out again soon. I realized that when doing the editing. I don't finish doing the hair in recording right now, but that's Merida. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll leave all the colours and my social media down in the description below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also click the bell icon because you won't get notified of my uploads otherwise. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you do like it, and feel free to put any comments down below of suggestions, constructive criticism, that's the word that I wanted. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.